Here's a specific one for you. To the guy asleep in the park wearing a plastic subway bag like a boxing glove. I'm sorry. It was us who took your empty Coke can, filled it from the fountain, and placed it like gyroscopes or Jenga on the flat of your forehead. I wasn't around to watch you wake up and spill it, but I'm sorry for how much I would have laughed at you. To the dog who walked past us, I'm sorry I said the line on your head made you look like a shit zebra. She called you a wank badger, which is better, but she can apologize for herself. To the boy playing with his friend, he was in the fucking bushes, couldn't you see his feet? To the girl watching the boy, your shoes were untied. And to the wobbly paving stone I used to seesaw on years ago, I know that was you, and fuck you for getting fixed. To the two women who got wolf whistled by that guy who announced he wanted to dip his wet in you both, I'm sorry that I thought you shouldn't have left. I'm sorry I thought you should have just laughed at him or thrown something or taught bees to hate the sound of his voice. But then the woman who bought me chicken noodles told me what it's like, that it polices her sometimes. It decides where she can go at what time, and that when she goes out in town and a guy walks up to her. And here's the thing, I'm still trying to flirt with her. I'm that totally inappropriate guy. I haven't given up. I said, you must feel like you're watching Dice walk a tightrope, hoping he'll be worth talking to but needing a double six, and she said no. I said, you must feel like you're playing musical chairs with all the nearby women and just praying it won't stop during your favourite bit of Monster Mash. I don't want to sit down yet. Let some other girl sit down. I'm doing the fucking Monster Mash. And she said no. And I said, then how does it make you feel? And she said, frightened. And so to the woman who bought me chicken noodles and sat with me in the park and made fun of that shit dog and those dickhead children, I'm sorry that I saw you and wandered over. I had no idea. I'd never even considered that I could be frightening. You were on your own, and you looked bored, and I had an hour to kill, and I thought it would be fun, and I didn't think that I could be frightening. I didn't think, and I've never thought, and worst of all, I might not think again. Because it was fun. It was fun when you threw that ball to try and make the dog land on the Coke can balance man. It was fun watching you remember that, holy shit, short circuit. And yes, I'm now really worried that you bought me chicken noodles because you were frightened of me, but more than that, I just really hope you had a good time. I could tell you that I wasn't trying to pick you up, that I wasn't trying to dip my wet in, but I don't have to. The reason this isn't a love story is that you shouldn't have to care what my intentions were. You shouldn't have to care whether or not I'm just talking. You shouldn't have to care. I want to say that most people aren't a threat. And I want to say that trusting people is good, and that there's fun to be had, and that you're in control, that you are the Don, and that you don't have to care whether I mean what I say or not. But I'm not sure I can say that, because I'll never know what it's like. Really. I join in with these feminist conversations and they're important to me and they hurt. They do. What men like that do to women like you makes me absolutely crazy, but I also have to acknowledge that I'm a man. And I might even be that kind of man. I can't really swim in it. So I'm sorry that I can't know what it's like. And I hate not knowing what it's like. But I'm trying. So I'll just say thanks. And I'm not sorry I got to know you.